Yo, what is up, guys? It's Friday. It's finally the Friday. I'm so excited for the weekend. I hope everybody's having a good day. It is Friday, December 27th. Welcome to Channel 256. I'm your Bitcoin and Freedom Maxi host, Trevor, and each day during the week, I bring you Bitcoin current events. We touch on everything from the political winds of change to how profitable or unprofitable Bitcoin mining is. There's never a dull day in Bitcoin, and I hope to entertain and enlighten you guys in less than about 10 minutes. Let's get right into it. As always, we will start with the mining metrics for Friday, December 27th. So I'm looking at my Clark Moody's dashboard. At the time of recording, the block height is 876,605. The total network hash rate is 775.8 exahash. The daily hash value per petahash is $59.64. We hit the all-time high of $108,280 on December 17th. And we're currently sitting at about 96,170. The last difficulty change happened on December 15th. It was a 4.4% adjustment upwards. In about 355 blocks, we have a estimated difficulty change of 0.3%, and that retarget date is December 29th, 2024. The last thing in our mining metrics for today is the fee rate. We're looking at about 5 sats per VByte. Before we jump into our update for December 27th, I have a message from Bitcoin Mining World. Channel 256 is proudly brought to you by Bitcoin Mining World. Bitcoin Mining World is more than just a mining equipment supplier. We are educators and realists. Our goal is to empower and uplift the next generation of Bitcoin miners. With your help, we can build a stronger and more resilient network through our training programs, boot camps, and our ever-expanding network of miners. We're helping to decentralize the Bitcoin mining network and build an ecosystem where everyone can thrive and succeed. When you make a purchase from Bitcoin Mining World, you are supporting our mission to empower miners just like you and create a more resilient network for all. Let's mine the future together. All right, so for our current event of the day, I want to talk a little bit about this growing trend within the Bitcoin mining industry where mining companies are switching or moving towards HPC and AI. Specifically, we're talking about Hive Digital, which just announced that they have invested $30 million in the Nvidia H100 and H200 GPU clusters. For Hive, this expansion is estimated to bring in over $35 million in annualized revenue by Q2 of 2025. What we're noticing in the Bitcoin space is, as I said, this trend of Bitcoin mining companies shifting their business models to AI and HPC. Now, there's a couple of reasons for this. First and foremost is that Bitcoin mining just isn't as profitable as it used to be. And when you're a large data center, you have a large computational load and you have a lot of operational and capital expenses, you need to be bringing in revenue. Because Bitcoin mining is very competitive and these mining companies are already set up for that computational load, it's kind of a no-brainer for them to shift to AI and HPC because they're already set up, they're already ready to just install like these H100 and H200 GPU clusters, start doing the computational processes required for AI. Obviously, we're seeing that the world needs more AI, you know, everything from hospitals to schools to businesses are using AI on a day-to-day basis. It's just growing and expanding ever more. Whether the space is going to top off or plateau, I don't know. But I do see that there's this growing need for AI and HPC. With that comes a need for these data centers. And Bitcoin miners are perfectly positioned to take on some of that load. So we've seen Hut 8 recently expand their Bitcoin mining operation, their business into AI HPC. They just invested into 1,000 Nvidia H100 GPUs for its new GPU as a service vertical. We're definitely going to see other mining companies do this as well, just because, as I said, they are perfectly suited to deploy some of these resources towards AI HPC. One thing that, you know, Bitcoin miners have touted for a long time is this ability to shut off when the grid needs it, turn back on when it doesn't. So that is something that won't be able to be done with AI and HPC. Obviously, you can't just shut the computing off because it would destroy the data that is being transferred there. I'm not too educated on the way that HPC and AI works, so I couldn't explain how that process takes place. But I do know that Bitcoin miners can turn on and off almost instantly, within 10 minutes or so, whereas AI HPC doesn't have that ability. One thing we're going to see is a lot of these companies that are participating in demand response probably aren't going to do a major shift towards AI HPC unless it's in a different sector where they're not participating in demand response. It'll be interesting to see what happens in the next 4 to 5 years, the next cycles, due to this demand in AI and the shift that major mining companies are taking to add AI HPC to their business model. As I kind of alluded to before, I do think that it's really good that Hive is entering the space, because Hive's ethos is centered completely around renewable energy and staying green. Hive's H100 and H200 GPU clusters are leveraging that ethos. They will be using renewable energy in their Quebec site, aligning with their mission for sustainability, using renewable energies, staying green. This new site in Quebec, which will be using the H100 and H200 GPU clusters, is no different. They will also be leveraging renewable energies there, aligning again with their ethos of sustainability, which is really good to see. Alrighty, guys, I'm gonna get you out of here real quick. Before I let you go, I want to tell you guys about the Mastermind Club. Every Friday, we have a mastermind call. Whether we're doing a deep dive or a brainstorming session, we do stuff every single Friday. These sessions, the deep dives, are specifically designed to bring in leaders, industry experts who can explain how Bitcoin mining works from different levels fundamentally, so that you as a Bitcoin mining operator, whether you're small or large, have a better understanding, a better foundation when you go out and start building and expanding your Bitcoin mining farms. We bring in people who are developers, builders, entrepreneurs, mining operators, everyone from all over the space. That purpose is, just as I said, to allow to give you the best opportunities possible. That's our deep dives. When we do our mastermind community brainstorming sessions, we bring in everybody who's in our group to one place so that we can talk about people's projects, get a better understanding of what each other is doing, and then provide a little bit of help and support along the way. Our community at the Mastermind Club is growing every single day, and Bitcoin mining world is proud to see this happen. The Mastermind Club has been integral to my journey as a pleb miner, just being able to understand how Bitcoin mining works on a fundamental level, and then seeing multiple people in the club transition into large setups and larger infrastructure has been really amazing to see. I'm so excited for a lot of our group members and what they're doing. If you guys want to join the Bitcoin mining world mastermind club, go to the link at the bottom of your screen or click the link in the show notes and come join us. Today, we have a call at 10 a.m. Central Time. We're going to be doing a community call. So if you join, you can come and hang out with us, just do a little brainstorming, ask questions, and hear what the community has to say. With that, guys, that is all for today's show. Thank you for tuning in to Channel 256. Today's show was brought to you by Bitcoin Mining World and the Mastermind Club. If you liked what you saw, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe for more content. I'm your host, Trevor Bello, and I will see you next week for another update. Until then, remember to stay grounded, keep educating yourself, and constantly grow. A quick reminder that Channel 256 is for education and entertainment purposes only. All opinions are my own and not those of Bitcoin Mining World or its affiliates. Please do your own research and speak to a professional before making any investment decisions.